What's up, man?
Hey, Sharp, what's going on? Happy birthday.
Oh, appreciate it, man. What's on your
Yeah,
mind?
you mentioned when you mentioned first off the white folks. What I noticed, and I wrote in the chat, like in Thailand, most of the lady boys live near the tourist areas. They're around the white people because the Thais don't accept a lot of that lady boy lifestyle, even though it's there. They know the regular rural areas don't accept that lifestyle. That's why they still stay near the white folks in tourist areas.
Yeah, yeah. That's because if you really think about it, when I went to when I've been to I've been to Thailand. I don't know, at least 10 times. Um, you don't see a lot of the debauchery in the away from the tourism. The smaller areas, small towns, you don't see none of that craziness.
Correct, because they're very modest people, actually.
Yeah, they're very, very conservative.
Correct.
Yeah, they're very conservative. You just yeah, the tourist areas can have you a little deceived about
Yeah,
how people really socialize and really how they get down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's why so many guys get caught up with like going to Thailand and they end up getting suicide or AIDS or something bad happens because they're caught up in this fantasy, thinking the country's like that when it's not. It's just it's just like a party in that little spot on that strip, and then they get caught up thinking, oh, that's real life, but it's not. It's just a fantasy they're trying to portray.
Yeah, you know, that's why I was talking the other day. I said you have a lot of people online are telling people to go there, go to Colombia, or go to Thailand, or go to Korea, or go to Brazil, and they don't really tell them anything. They don't give them no details. Just go there and just have fun. I'm like, what? And then if there's like, if you tell a lot of people that, there's some people are just naive and they're gonna go there and something's gonna happen to somebody at some point. Cause they're gonna go there with their jewelry on, flashing and leaving with money and doing walking around and doing whatever they do like they're in the States. And I was telling somebody, I said, look, you can't do that in a lot of these countries. That's seen as disrespectful in a lot of these countries.
Correct. And I'm gonna say that the reason why a lot of guys do that, I'm gonna be real with you. What I learned in life, most people don't like themselves, like you said. So they're creating a role to try and fit in somewhere, to like who they are. They're creating like a character.
Yeah.
They're trying to portray to get others to like that character. So deep down they'll like themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you can kind of tell people that are like that because they always got to be doing something all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they always got to be at a party or have folks around them. They're never content with who they are or where they are. It's almost like they have to put on a show.
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah, it's like they're entertainers or some shit like that.
Correct. They have to draw people to them because deep down they can't be alone because they don't like who they are. They never learn to love themselves or were shown love. So it's like they're making this character to make everybody love them because deep down they hate themselves, who they are.
Yeah, so I'm like, I mean, it's like oh, they always got something going on. They'll be like, hey man, pull up at the house, man, whatever. I'm like, bro, I'm not pulling up there all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not in the 20s no more, and 30s no more.
See,
You know what I'm saying? We're not like
that. They're very self-destructive.
Yeah.
And they'll bring you down with them with their self-destructive behavior.
Yeah, and most of these people, they're in all kinds of wild shit.
Yeah, because it's like they get numb to one thing, so they have to get another stimulation for something else. Like drugs. They'll probably start with alcohol, then they go to weed, and then they go to cocaine, then they go to heroin. They'll start to first sniff it, but then they're ejecting it. It's like they gotta keep going. They'll get numb to one level. They have to keep going up to something extreme to counter that numbness, because the bodies eventually will burn out.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I got a cousin that's like that, man. Yeah, him and his wife is like that. I don't go around them often, but I picked up on that with them early. I'm like, bro, and they're the type, man, they cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cool with everybody. I don't want to be around everybody. That's not my personality, but they cool with everybody. They'll have everybody. They bring anybody can come to the house. It don't matter. Yeah.
Because it's the more the merrier. Because I had a cousin like that too, but he burned himself out in an overdose. But his problem was, like we were saying, he never liked who he was. So he was always trying to fulfill these roles to make a new character, a new person, and the new person always had to do something more extreme than the next, to the point where he burned himself out. So you have to be careful. People like, they're never content with who they are, where they are. They always got to go to a higher extreme, like excitement. It's like a drug for them, Without that extra hit, it's like they're dead inside. And if that's the case, they'll start making everybody else around them feel dead too.
Yeah, they're bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they got to have. That's why they got to have some alcohol and some drugs to keep it going.
Yep, and that goes back to like those guys in Thailand, the lady boys and stuff. It's like they're going to the extreme of that. But what happens when someone reach 30 or 40? A lot of them killed themselves. A lot of folks don't talk about these trans guys in America and the world now. When they reach about 30 or 40, if they get that age, they kill themselves because they realize, what the fuck was I doing?
You can't live with that.
Yeah, they can't live with their decision because they never should have made it in the first place. There was nobody there to help them love who they were born to be. So they went with that fantasy and they went to the extreme of it. And when they get to a point saying, damn, this is not the way I want to be, they can't handle it and they kill themselves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, if somebody, once you figure out that this person don't know who they are, man, you just wasting your time. You better off just moving on.
Yep, and there's the extreme where if they don't know who they are, they'll try to lash on to you for dear life because they're trying to suck life from you because they don't know who they are. They see your stability, your character, whatever you have, they don't have, right? They will literally try to stay with you because they can't handle being alone. Maybe they didn't get the tools or they got abused and never got help for it. But whatever the reason, they'll keep coming back over and over again, even if you break up with them, a person, because they need that identity. You know what I mean? They never learn to make their own identity.
Exactly. The game is cold out here.
It's a sickness. Somebody called me out with it saying, y'all dating these girls ain't no good. You're running around doing this for them. And it's a sickness, man. You can't be alone. And I was like, wow, this person's right. I was trying to hide.
You lucky you had somebody to call you out on it, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. You were absolutely right, because I'd probably still be doing the same thing. And that's when I realized a lot of folks didn't have that growing up. They didn't have no parents to give them the tools. They didn't have no friends or mentors. So they're literally lost. Like they say, you can't see the forest from the trees. They're lost in the world trying to figure things out themselves. And through that escape, they go to these different extremes to feel better about themselves, but it makes it worse. That's what's so sad about it. You can't tell them at a certain point, you know, you messed up cutting your dick off trying to be a woman. You can't tell, you know, you messed up, you were still on drugs and you were 35 partying like you were a teenager. It's not, they don't want to hear it.
Yeah, some people, man, are too far gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are just too far gone, man. It's like, regardless of what you say to them, it's gonna go in one ear and right out the other.
I mean, even in the Bible talked about how when Moses and the people left Egypt, there was just one guy who just wanted to go back. He was so negative. God had to open up a crater and have him fall in it, because he knew this man cannot change. He likes the misery. There are folks in this world, I hate to say this, they live for misery. They wake up wanting to see somebody fall or get hurt. You know what I mean? It's like they get off on it. They dream of it. Like a brother I heard, man, I just wake up wanting to put a nigga in jail. It's like, stay away from me.
Yeah.
Because he got off on it.
Yeah, it's people like that, man. It's you know, I just try to stay out of the way, man.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Because I had to learn too. You got to cut them off. You cut them loose. You don't let them linger. I had to do that with my nephew. To tell you straight, he had a rental car that he took. It wasn't in his name, but he took it. Supposed to bring it back. Cops looking for it. He wanted to park it at my house, behind my house. I had the cops tow it. Because if they find that car on my property, they'll come back to me thinking I stole it. I had to cut them loose, saying, don't come back to my house no more. But I'm your nephew. I don't give a damn. Bye. I cut them loose. Because they're going to keep doing these negative things, thinking it's okay if I do that, because they have so much and I have so little. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who they are, but because you know who you are, they're trying to siphon off your energy to make them feel better. Nope, I don't got. Cut them loose, man.
Yeah, man. I was talking to my sister about this earlier. I was telling her some people go lame over time.
Yeah.
Some people go lame, bro. They kind of sit back and watch what you're doing. And be like, man, I don't want to do all that, but at the same time, they feel like you shouldn't be doing better than them.
Yeah.
So, and then after a while, the shit kind of builds up. The hate builds up secretly, and then something usually happens, and you be like, hey, what's up with that, bro? And you looking at him like, what the hell? And you don't even know how to. You might get caught off guard. You don't even know what to say to respond to that. And then you just fall. The best thing to do is you fall back, man.
Yeah, because people like that. Let's give it a segment of what's his name, Freud analysis, right? There's little psychology. They don't have the wisdom, education, compassion, everything that you have, these tools that you gained in life, right? For whatever reason, you were in the military, your parents, whatever. They don't have these things that you possess. Because they do not have these things that you possess. In their mind, they consider you to be strange. And eventually they will convince themselves in their mind you are their enemy. Because you have so much they don't have, you're going to use it against them. That's what they're thinking, and they're gonna do something to hurt you, get you fired from a job. I've seen that plenty of times. Get you locked up because they want to feel like, oh, I'm better than this person. It's a sickness. What's it? Black folks, we used to say it, crab in a barrel. You know what I mean? Crab in a barrel, man. You see if somebody trying to get out, no, I gotta drag them down because they don't have the tools to get up for themselves.
Yeah, but you know what I used to say? I used to say, bro, we can go at this shit together. We don't gotta fight over it.
Because it's not about being together. It's about me being number one. It's me being better than you. It's a sickness. They think it's like this invisible competition. Like they're gonna get a reward by besting you at something.
Exactly.
You can't deal with it. You gotta cut them loose. I had to learn this because that sickness will have them keep coming after you. You just gotta say bye. You know, it's sad it's your family, but bye.
That's why I say some people are lame, man.
Yeah.
And this might be somebody you know damn near all your life.
Yes.
You like, damn. I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, because there are some folks out here that really enjoy watching misery. I hate this. It's just a narcissistic sickness. They really wake up thinking, I wonder how I can tear this person down. I wonder how I can tear that person in a way that it doesn't come that they won't realize that I'm doing it. You know what I mean? They'll get off thinking that way.
Man,
and when it happens,
you running a lot of that on the jobs, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. On the job, they'll wake up planning these traps.
Yeah,
take your position or get you fired, thinking right. Oh, I got over that person, but I'm gonna let you know you might be messing with the wrong person though.
On the jobs, man, because like I've learned on the job that the person that's screwing you over is hiding in plain sight.
Yes. Because I'm gonna be real. I had a job where I worked for a company. Man got fired for some BS. They thought they were getting over on. They really thought, oh yeah, we got him. We fired him for some BS. He went back and sued him, $300,000, wrongfully terminated. He had so much evidence that he collected over the years working in the office. They had to pay him. They had to pay him off, or he would have went to the courts.
Well, yeah, they're gonna do that regardless.
So they were thinking, yeah, we're gonna get over on him. They didn't realize he was just as nasty, collecting evidence on them just in case you want to stab me in the back. I got something for you.
Yeah,
what you gonna do?
That's what we call opportunists.
That's my point. I said that was a setup. That man knew they're doing dirty stuff, and he was with it too. He went along with some of the nasty stuff.
Yeah.
But just in case you want to come after me, I'm gonna come after you. And I said, damn, that's how you gotta be in this world. You gotta be ruthless, man. It's a cold ass game.
It's a cold game out here, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. But thanks for coming on, man. I'm gonna jump off here.
No problem, man. You have a good night, man.
All right, peace. So there you have it.
Like and subscribe.